Hello investors and traders, today I'll speak about an ETF that offers you a dividend yield more than 11%, and of course it's not a dividend trap. So dividend trap, it's when the company or ETF offers you a very high dividend yield, but it can show a stable cash flows or stable earnings. But today our ETF is very safe asset. Look, the issuer is JP Morgan Chase. The inception date is more than 2 years ago. The legal structure is open-end fund, and of course the expense ratio only 0.35%, so very low expense ratio, and the asset under management is more than 20 billion bucks. So really it's a lot. And look here, the distribution yield, the dividend yield is more than 11%. So dividend yield very impressive, quite high figure. And of course the number of holding here is more than 100. Here we can see a comparison to other ETF with the ticker DIVO. Amplify is the issuer, but here we see that expense ratio is higher. The average assets under management is much lower, and also the number of holding is also 26, so it's very low. I think here the diversification is quite low. So let's see the countries in which the ETF is investing. So the US is 100% invest in the US, and the top 10 sectors we see: finance 14%, consumer, non-durables about 12%, healthcare 10%, technology, electronic technology, utilities about 8%. So in my mind it's very diversified ETF. Let's have a look on the JEPI top 10 holdings. The ticker of our ETF is JEPE. So the most weighted, heavy weighted stock is Progressive Corporation, more than 2%, but AbbVie about 2%. Also Hershey's Company 1% and 70%, MasterCard, Travelers Companies, Coca-Cola, of course it's a dividend stock, Dividend King, PepsiCo, Visa also a dividend king, BMI, Bristol Myers, and US Bancorp. So we see that here AbbVie also a nice dividend stock that I used to hold in my portfolio for many years. Here also we can find this great healthcare companies. So the total top 10 weighting companies only 17%. So we see that the level of diversification is in this ETF is very high. Let's have a look on the graph. We can see that now this ETF traded at the level of 53 bucks. By the way, here we may see a major support level at 53 bucks, and maybe support level is 10, and we may see this stock, this ETF, a little bit higher. By the way, the dividend yield is now closer to the 12%. The performance of this ETF is down 3% since the beginning of the year. But if you get dividend yield about 12, of course you plus 7 plus 8% at the end of the day. And another interesting point that I would like to mention, that this ETF paying dividend monthly. So look here, dividend, it distributed dividend 1 minute. It distributed dividend 60 cents at November, then it was a distribution in December, and etc. So every month you receive a nice dividends. So generally speaking, it's 1% per month. I think it's very interesting ETF with the ticker JEPI. So if you're interested in dividend investing, of course this ETF operated by the JP Morgan Chase may be very interesting for you. I hope you like this video, so press the like button, please subscribe to my channel, and see you on the next time. Bye.